Hello class and welcome to Module 1. I'm going to be going over our first two assignments and discussing all of the directions so you know all of the expectations. So if you want to pause this and take notes with something, or you can come back to this video, but all of these overview lessons, you want to make sure that you're watching all of those as these are your lessons over all of our assignments. So first thing that you'll want to do is click on resources. These are our chapters in our book. So the number 1 and number 2, those are the directions for our first two assignments. And I'm gonna go over all of those, and they're also hyperlinked in the actual assignment. And then the rest of them are chapters that you can read on how to have confidence, your vocal delivery, physical delivery, preparing a note card. Because remember, you can't take your entire speech up there with you. You have to prepare a note card. Memorization is very important. So let's come back out here. Remember, everything is in modules, okay? So first one right here is going to be this discussion over nerves. This is not a typical discussion. So all of your speeches in this class have to be uploaded to YouTube. That is a requirement. So we are going to practice with it, okay? So this is due October 15th. That means your main post and your responses to your peers. So make sure you read everything and pay attention here, okay? So this is not a speech, but it is going to be a video response. So you can be sitting here just like this, giving your answers, and you do not have to have an audience. So let me say it again. This is a video response. This is not a speech, okay? You are not being graded on any aspect of delivery. So you can type your answers out, and you can, if you have them on a piece of paper right beside you, and you want to do like this, or just talk. The number one question is, are you nervous about this class? Just talk to the camera. Your answers. So let me come down here so you can see more. Okay, but there's 5 questions. So you're going to look at the camera, and it must be 2 minutes long. So your video, again, it has to be 2 minutes long. So you're going to say, okay, am I nervous about this class? Why, yes or no, I'm not nervous about this class. And you're going to talk about it. Number 2, how can they impact your physical and verbal delivery? And so you're going to answer those, how they affect you, how they could, what your answer is. You don't need to reference anything. These are personal answers. I want to know your thoughts, your ideas. And so after you post your main post, so you're going to post your video, okay? So you'll hit reply right here, and you can copy and paste. So if it's let me just go to YouTube here real quick, and let's talk about, let's say I'm going to use this. We'll pause it. Okay, right here. So copy the link. I can come over here, I can just paste it. This right here, you could put my first discussion. This little button right here, it says external link. I know you can't see it because my box, but external link, and then paste the link, and then now it's hyperlinked, and that's how you're going to post your main post. You can embed it. So let's say you wanted to embed it. You could go to embed, copy this, come back here to embed it. It's a little more complicated. Let me move me here. Here, there you go. This right here. Paste all that long. And see, then it just shows up. Okay, so you have several options on how to do that. Let me go ahead and just delete that there. Okay, so you're going to post your main post, your two minutes, okay? Then you're going to respond to your peers. You can make another YouTube video. I'm way okay with that. Make sure that when you're posting your video, make sure your camera shot is straight up and down, and make sure that it's not set to private. I won't be able to see it if it's set to private, so it needs to either be unlisted or public. Your responses to your peers, if you are using your phone, you'll have to use a YouTube video. What I'm about to walk you through will not work from your phone. But if you're sitting in front of an actual computer and you want to go over, right here, and you want to respond to your peers on a computer, So this music note looking thing, just like what you did when you verified identity, right here. And there's a record button. So the record button's right here. And then a camera pops up. It's not going to pop up because I'm recording in another camera here. So you can do it that way, okay? So again, from your phone, those won't play right. That option will be there on your phone, but they won't play right. They don't show. So you're either going to have to post another YouTube video or do this from an actual computer with the music note, hit record, okay? So let me come back out here to modules. Then after you do this, you're going to post your speech here. It's going to, I've already gone over the expectations on how you are to do your speeches, standing up, what the camera shot's going to be, audience. That's in the course overview. So you'll need to watch that course overview because that's where I go over how all of your speeches must be done. So that is imperative that you watch that. But you can find the directions, okay? It's make sure that nothing uploads as a short, okay? You can't let it upload as a short. If your video is closer to 1 minute, it might automatically upload as a short. So the way that you would circumvent that is let your video play. So let's say you're using your phone and you record and you know it's really short, then just keep recording. Just show me your cat, show me your dog, or whatever. Let it record longer so it doesn't upload as a short. This one should not because of the length of the speech, but you click on the directions. And then if this takes a long time, anytime this keeps circling, you might have an easier time clicking download and opening it up. Well, it's not going to load. It's not going to load. I don't know why that will not open. Here we go. Right here. Found it. There it is, and it popped up too. All right, cool. So let's look at these. So this is a 2 to 4 minute video, okay? 2 to 4 minute video. So that your discussion over nerves, that was also 2 minutes. This one must be 2 minutes, okay? So here's all the directions. You must answer these questions. You have to address the question about Western. I'm required to make you answer that, so don't forget to answer that. You don't need to let it overtake your entire speech, and you can use common sense in it. Like if you're not a typical student face-to-face, you could say, while I'm not on campus, if I were, these are the events I would plan on going to, something like that. You don't have to list off every single class you've taken or will take. You can just kind of summarize those, but you do have to address those, okay? So, and then you're going to respond to your peers. So you are going to be specifically addressing the vocal and physical delivery. Okay, that's in the directions. So make sure that you're reviewing those. But it's not going to be just great speech. You did great. You actually have to address the physical and the vocal delivery. So make sure that you're reading the directions and that you're providing adequate responses for that. So I will stop this video now. I know it's been kind of long, but it was our first one. I want to make sure I cover everything. So if you have any questions, let me know. But don't be nervous. You guys are going to do great.